Welcome to episode 14 of my Stitch Diaries. Now, I will apologise in advance. There are children playing at the school over the road, so there has been a bit of noise, but I've just literally heard a whistle blow, so that might mean it's the end of playtime, so it might go a little bit quieter. Right, now, thank you so much for your patience since my last Stitch Diary video, because I know I've kept you waiting, but some of you realise that there has been a lot going on in life with my auntie passing, and my husband's uncle also passed away, and his funeral was yesterday. So yeah, we've had a lot to deal with, so thank you for your patience. Now, I bet you're very surprised if you follow me on social media. You was probably expecting a doll diary video coming up before a Stitch diary, but there have been some Stitch related things going on. But video for the doll diaries will be with you shortly. Haven't filmed it yet. I'll film this one, finish this, get it uploaded, and then I'll be ready to do the doll diary video. But there has been lots going on in my Stitch diary life. Now, the first thing I'm going to talk about is what I'm wearing, because normally when I come in my videos I end up having my hair clipped up out the way because I tend to let it down before I go out, but I've actually done a photo shoot of what I'm wearing this morning, so I let my hair down. So what has happened is, now I had a dress out of a catalogue and it was sitting in my wardrobe for a very long time. Now I'm going to pop some photographs up on the screen so you can see what it looked like. So I think that's a close-up. It's got a kind of a low emperor line, a bit gathered at the front, quite a long 3/4 length sleeve, and it came quite low down on me, below my knees. I'm not all that keen on it, so I'll just show you the photo. I think I've got one from the side and the other side, but I didn't take any from the back, and I've even got a little bit of video footage. Maybe I'll put the video footage in. Then I'll put what I did after, but I'll do that at the end. So basically I hacked the skirt off and then I reduced the size of it, and that's all I've got in the way of photos, which I apologise about. That's all the work in progress that I have in photograph form. But basically what I did, I cut the skirt off, reduced the skirt, I think I reduced the length at the end. I think I reduced a little bit of length. I was going to leave the original hem on, but the hem was very wonky, so I ended up cutting that off. I capped the sleeves and I sewed the skirt back on, and I then took a wedge out of the side and I ended up gathering the front, and this is the result of it. Basically I've got it on now. So but what I'll do is, you can't see it so much in this video, so I'll pop some photographs on. Now I had some with my clips in, and then I ended up taking my hair down, and then I had some photographs taken with a bag that I've bought for this outfit. And here it is. Maybe there's still photographs. It's just a cheap bag from New Look, and you can hold it and you can wear it across the body as well, which I like, because it's a little bit easier when you want to be hands-free and things, isn't it? And I did order a little belt from New Look as well, a little red belt. So I was going to try that on, and but that was the main thing I wanted, more than the bag. The bag was a bit of an add-on, and actually they sent me a message to say, oh sorry, we can't fulfil your order fully, but we'll send you what we can, basically, and we'll refund you what we can't send you. I thought, please don't be the belt, please don't be the belt, and it was the belt. So I've got the bag and not the belt. Now I have ordered a belt from Amazon because I really struggled to get a skinny red belt, and apparently it's coming today, but it's not arrived yet. So I don't know if I'll end up wanting to wear the belt with it, because the Emperor Emperor line has ended up being higher up because of the seam allowance. Once I sewed it back on, it has, well, Emperor line is supposed to be under the bust, so I suppose now it is in a better place because it was sitting down there before. But yeah, what it is, I ended up doing a bit of ruching with elastic. See if I can show you. I've got some elastic there, look, it's actually Pico knicker elastic that I won loads of it once, and I do use it for pants, but yeah, I just use that for the bit of ruching across here, a bit like the Agnes top by Tilly and the Buttons. You can do that with the Agnes top, and yeah, that's basically it. And I really like this dress now. I've had that dress quite a few years and I just wasn't wearing it, and now I feel like I've got a nice cute summer t-shirt dress that's like a bit like secret pyjamas, as people call it. And I have got a few strips of fabric left, which maybe headband, scrunchie or something, or maybe something for Barbie, you know, with the tiny scraps. That would be rather nice, wouldn't it? So, and that could end up going, I might even sell those if I haven't made anything to sell at the moment, but I'm still in the designing progress, which I'll talk about in my doll diary video. So yeah, so I hope you've like seen how I've hacked this shop bought dress up out of a catalogue. It is a certain brand, I can't remember what it is, it's in the label, but I can't remember. I will end up probably cutting this label out. It hasn't bothered me so far, but I haven't actually wore the dress. I've only put it on for, you know, fitting purposes and photographic purposes. I've not actually wore it, so I'll let you know. So there are some other craft related things going on, and another thing that has happened, and I hadn't shared this on social media, my youngest son had his 15th birthday, so we had a lovely time. He had some guitar related gifts and a game from us. It was like a pedal for his electric guitar and a game that he wanted on his Xbox, and we took him out for something to eat. I'm looking to the side because I'm looking at the photographs, and we went to Wagamama. So I took a photograph of what I ate and I'll pop that in. I can't even remember what it was called, and I took a number of photographs, but I'll just show you some. I took some photographs of my middle son and my youngest son with their heads in the bowl when they were getting towards the end, and I took a photograph of them through a mirror, and the boys took a photograph of my husband and I through a mirror. Now unfortunately our eldest son wasn't there because unfortunately he was working that day, which is such a shame that he missed out. And then on the Saturday we went to a place called Bear Grylls, which is at the NEC in Birmingham, near Birmingham Airport, and my youngest son is really into scuba diving. Now when my husband booked it, I thought he was actually going scuba diving with a tank on with the fishies, but then when I spoke to my husband, it wasn't scuba diving, it was snorkeling. So he wasn't going to have the tank, he'd just have a snorkel. I took him in for the briefing and they did say you can take the snorkel off, just hold your breath and dive down and have a look down there. And I thought, well, that will still be fun with the fishies, but he wasn't actually with the fish basically, and we got to see a video which we could have purchased after, and in all honesty it didn't look all that good. It looked like he was in a very small space in a cage. He seemed to enjoy it, and I asked other people that come out, did you enjoy it? And they all seemed to be, you know, full of beans. But on the video it looked rather rubbish, but we didn't buy the video. So yes, so we've had that going on as well on my youngest son's birthday. Now I have had some things come through the post, and I am expecting something through the post. Now a part of my Amazon order, when I've ordered the belts, I ordered these needle threaders. Now I know Sharon sent me those lovely needle threaders which I've got, but unfortunately, do you know, I use a second-hand sewing machine that I bought off a friend a long time ago. Well, basically I've broke the needle threader on it. I had those stretch needles in it that I had from Guthrie and Garney, and I tried to, I'll get Barbie, when I change the thread over for this thicker thread, I didn't bother changing the needle because this denim, stretch denim, I didn't bother changing the needle, and it was actually threading that and it's broke it. So I've been having to basically thread my machine by hand now. So I am going to try and get it fixed, but I just haven't had time. The day I could have phoned the sewing machine shop, they're not open, and then I've had the funeral, so yeah, I've just, today maybe I could bring them today, but I've got these, and they're basically tiny little hooks, so I haven't got them out yet because they arrived while I was at the funeral, so I haven't had a good look. They've got let me try and, I don't know if you'll see that. There's a tiny little hook, like a crochet hook, and it's all different colours. And so yeah, I'll try that out and I'll let you know what I think of them. There's quite a few in there, and I don't know what the brand is, but there was on Amazon. So now things might look a little bit different in here since I last was on video. You might notice that you can see the sign that I used to, that sign has never moved, that has been there the whole time, but there was a bit of a barricade. And you know the chair that I had here attached that I put my dog in, but he hasn't been in there for some time, and that's because I used to bring Rafe in my videos because he used to pine, because every time I came in here he used to cry. I used to bring him in here and he used to sit in here lovely, but then he started jumping out and I was worried about his safety and he was getting quite distracting, so I started putting craft related things in it. Now I'm sorry about all this mess here. I should cover that up really. Should I put a nice quilt? Yeah, I'll put a quilt on. Basically that's where I keep all my applique fabrics. Do you know, with really tiny scraps, I chuck them in that box there. So yeah, it does look a bit of an eyesore. Put a nice quilt on top of it. And actually, where was that? I can't find my, I normally keep my Secret Society quilt on there, but I can't actually see it. That's very strange. Oh, here it is. Hiding from me, I've got that on there. So it might look a little bit different because now you can kind of see in here as well. Yeah, so, and I've taken something out of there. So yeah, it might, I think I need to tidy around a little bit and move things around, but that's different. The reason I've moved this is because I've got this, right, you probably can't see it all. Now this is to hold my green screen. Now at the moment I bought my green screen, it was quite an inexpensive one, just this small-ish one. Wow, it's bigger than I thought, but I've propped it over behind a desk over there. But if I ever want to be in front of the green screen, I needed somewhere to put it. Now that thing was in the way. I haven't actually tried it yet, but if I ever have the green screen here, I'm going to have to, I don't know how it's going to work because my stool that I'm sitting on, it's like a stepping stool. I'm kind of quite far back, and to get it behind me I might have to come right forward. So yeah, we'll just have to see if it's going to work. I don't know, but I might include that maybe in a doll diary video. You know, maybe I'll go to Hogwarts or something like that in my video. It'd be rather funny, wouldn't it? So that's what's been going on. If you notice, things are a little bit different. Now, I was contacted by Poppy to Fry and team to say, would I like to receive a free sewing kit in the exchange for sharing on my social media and on my videos and things. And I said I would be delighted to. So they sent me this kit. Now these are brand new. Now it says easy, and it's to make some bunting. Now I haven't got this out the packet now, but from what I know, Poppy is releasing a number of projects. So I don't know if it's been a release date yet. the release day might be up and coming. I'm not entirely sure at this point, so I probably should have researched this before I came on video, but I've not opened it, and it's absolutely lovely. Now what I believe is that Poppy to Fry is all about free motion embroidery, but what my understanding is that these are printed on. I won't be having to do any free motion embroidery. Not that I mind doing it, I love free motion embroidery, but this will be already free motion embroidered. So I'll get this out the packet to show you. And also I was contacted by the lovely Owl and the Sewing Cat. Now Tracy is the face behind Owl and the Sewing Cat, and they've also asked me, do I want to basically try one of their subscription kits. It's just a 1 month kit in exchange for basically giving my experience on my social media. So I haven't actually received anything yet from them, because the thing they send out for the first post to members is actually something I've already made, and they said, oh, have you already made this? And I did say, yes, I have already made that project of yours. However, I loved it so much, I used it so much, I wore it out, so I don't mind having it again. But they said they were going to have a thing, so I've left it with them, so I don't know what's going to come through the post, like I didn't know with this. Now I don't know what the other projects are with Poppy to Fry, but this is the only one I've seen. I think I saw a little business video of Poppy's, and she had a pencil case, so I did think, would I be receiving the pencil case? But I didn't. So this has got a lovely opening. It's basically something you tear, and it looks like a zip, and it says, tear along here to begin your sewing adventure. And it says your kit contains a printed panel with the design, lining fabric, all other components, written instructions, a video tutorial from Poppy. You will need a sewing machine or needle and thread and fabric scissors, and your sewing mojo. And it says Poppy's quirky designs come direct from her sketches of everyday life in Cornwall, through her trusty 90s 30s Singer sewing machine. Her little drawings spring to life and become bags, purses, tea cozies and lots more. So if you followed me a while, you'll have seen some of the Poppy projects that I've made. This is exciting. So check I've got everything out of there. It's orange inside, so it seems too nice. I'm going to pop everything back in here because I'm not quite ready to make this yet. Now here are the sewing instructions, and I'll cover this, but there is a code that you can scan here, which I'm guessing takes you to the video, and it's basically just some instructions. There's a postcard in here, and it's actually got the bunting that I'm going to be making, and there's another QR code on the back of here. I don't know if I need to cover that because it might be for people that have purchased the kits. Now there's red webbing in here, which I'm guessing that's what's going to hold the bunting together. I'm guessing this is the lining fabric. It feels like a nice cotton fabric, and it's more like, that feels a bit more like a quilting cotton kind of weight fabric. Now this feels a bit more heavyweight, like a canvas fabric, like a furnishing kind of fabric. The kind, if you like in the UK, you can get those kind of heavy things from like John Lewis and Dunelm and things. And Guthrie and Garney, I think, sell them as well. And it's lovely, isn't it? So, and it says, basically it's going to say hooray. But it's really lovely and colourful. It would look lovely even in a children's bedroom. It looks very circus-like colours. That's what it reminds me of. So I don't think that's going to take very long to do at all, actually. Now, I'm just seeing if you can see through it. I think if you had a light box, now I haven't read the instructions. I probably would, in all honesty, with bunting, I probably wouldn't, because I've made a lot of bunting. However, because Poppy wants me to share my experience, I will watch the videos and read the instructions. But if I wasn't, this is what I'd probably do. I'd lay my lining fabric out. I would pop that face side down, so basically your right sides together like that. I would pin it in a few places. I would actually put it on a light box, and then I would be able to then, because you can kind of see the lines, I would cut through it, so then they'd all be ready for sewing. That's what I would do. But I'm going to read the instructions, and I'm going to do what Poppy says, because this, they want me to share my experience. So that's one thing. So I've got an Owl and the Sewing Cat one coming, and I've got this Poppy to Fry one coming, and I've also purchased a book. Right, so now I will let you know regarding Mandy Shaw and knitting and crochet. Now, I've had another parcel, haven't I, from Mandy. Was it this month? Where are we? We're March, aren't we? Yeah, I've had my February parcel, but I've been catching up on previous months. Now, I haven't touched my February parcel from Mandy Shaw yet, my red work embroidery, but I've nearly finished all the previous. I'm just working on the last one, and then I can work on February's. But because of this, I've not allowed myself to start another crochet project, and I've not allowed myself to cast on another knitting project, because I want to catch up with my Mandy Shaw. So I hope you crochet and knitters understand, but I have purchased a crochet book, and I've not even looked in it yet, right? I've saved it, and well, not just because of the video, it's because of everything that's been going on. My son's birthday, which went on over a number of days, because obviously visitors, his actual birthday, and then going out for his birthday, funerals and things. You know what I'm saying? We've had so much happening. But this book is called Crochet Donut Buddies, and it's just looked so much fun. Now, I was going to pre-order this book, and I ended up ordering it when I was ordering my order from Amazon, and they're just basically donuts. I think they'd make lovely baby toys as well, but obviously I wouldn't put in plastic eyes if it's for a young child, and you'd have to be very careful that everything was sewed on. But yeah, I was just really drawn. Now, I'm crazy about Grogu and Yoda and things in Star Wars, so there we go. So there's a Yoda one, and look, there's sunflower, a unicorn, a snail, a dinosaur. Is it that a Triceratops Rex? Is it? What's that one? I can't quite make out what that one is in the corner. That looks like a snake. That looks like a starfish. Have I mentioned the sunflower? That, what do you think that is? Do you think it's I don't know, it's some kind of animal. I can't quite make out what it is. And the fish. So, and I'm sure there's many more. Actually, the back page. Now, this is a David and Charles book, and it's by Rachel Zane. And it's a 50 easy amigurumi patterns for collectible crochet toys. And on the back, that looks like a pig, a star, or maybe a starfish, a sun. I think that looks like a hippopotamus, a frog. I think that might be a koala bear down there. I think that's a turtle with flowers and sprinkles. A zebra. That might be a Highland cow. That might be a one of those red bears, those endangered bears. Or is it called a red panda? Actually, a zebra, and have I said the zebra? An elephant, and oh my goodness, I've just spotted one there. That is a chicken, and I've spotted some more actually. I didn't mention before. There's a sheep there, and I think, is that a crab? I think it is, because I think that looks like a jellyfish. I think that's a crab. So I actually know that's a crab up there. So what's that one? I'm not quite sure, but yeah, I'm gonna have lots of fun looking through this and seeing which ones I'd like to make. I'm going to open the first page. Some more nice pictures. They look lovely, don't they? So apparently there's 50. So I'm not... Would you like me to read them out? I don't know. I don't know if I should read them out. Go on, I'm going to read them. So there's an elephant, bunny, owl, horse, alien, goat, sun, hippo, tiger, chicken, zebra, chameleon, turtle, sheep, triceratops, duck, cow, fox, teddy bear, giraffe, sunflower, crab, jellyfish, unicorn, red panda, snowman, dog, snail, reindeer, cat, moose, frog, spider, stegosaurus, star, rhino, pig, turkey, ladybug. We say ladybird, but I think Americans say ladybug, don't they? But I think some people are starting to say ladybug here now as well. Koala, pumpkin, fish, hedgehog, octopus, llama, hamster, penguin, highland cow, toucan and snake. So those are all of them. So yeah, this is going to be really exciting. So I'm sure I'll cherry pick some of my favourite things out of there first. And on the chicken front, we still only have the one chicken. She's doing very, very well. And she must be happy because she actually is laying an egg every day now. We're getting more sunlight hours, so that's a good sign. But we will be getting her some friends. But at the moment, my husband has dug out the area the run had been sitting on for a while over the winter, and he's basically dug out a big rectangle and he's going to lay some slabs there. I don't know if he's ordered them yet. He's going to lay some slabs, put them there, so we're going to have a permanent place the chicken run can go, but we've got the netted area, so she's basically free ranging every day. She can get out. She does get out of the netting. She likes sitting at the back door a lot of the time, so yeah, but we will get her some friends. But yeah, she's doing very well, you know, after the loss of her friends and things. So because we obviously had one chicken put to sleep from advice from the vet, didn't we, this year, and we lost one to a fox last year. So yeah, so we've only got the one chicken, but yeah, she's doing well. So yeah, I'll have to show you a bit of footage of her and how she's doing. And is there anything else that's been going on? So if you've seen one of my posts on social media, I did post about saying my husband had bought me a guitar because I had been using my son's cast off. But yeah, so basically I play the guitar and the ukulele now, and where I go to play my band on a Saturday, they actually move the time. So the time that I'd usually have ukulele now is guitar, and then I stay later. So I can't do yoga now on Saturdays, but there are other times I can do yoga. But yeah, so and my husband, he's took up playing guitar as well, so he's been coming with me. So it's a very musical Saturday. We've been practicing together and it's going really well, and we're actually going to be performing in concert in April together. So I've performed in concert before playing my ukulele, but I've never performed with the guitar, but I've took to it quite quickly because I've been playing with the ukulele. It's been quite, you know, quite easy. It's different, but quite easy for me to transfer over. And you know, with my son playing guitar, he's helped us. Yeah, and we've just been practicing and things. So yeah, it's going quite well. So yeah, so we're going to be in concert. So yes, it's lots of fun. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed seeing what I have sewn. So I'm sorry I haven't got my Mandy Shaw projects in with me, but yeah, I'll show you those in my next Stitch Diary videos when I'm a little bit further along, and I'll look forward to showing you some more things that I've sewn. Now, if you are interested in my doll diary video, I have been sewing for the dolls as well, so that will be on there, and I have been making things for the dolls that's not involved. A lot of gluing, painting, sticking and things like that. So yeah, so there's going to be all manner of things in my doll diary video. So yeah, I do feel a little bit rusty with these videos because I haven't sat in front of the camera for so long, so I hope it wasn't too too painful to watch and listen to. But thank you so much for joining me for this episode of Stitch Diaries, and hopefully I can get back into the swing of it, sitting in front of the camera and talking to you again. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.